It is raining. It is disgusting. But I did pick up a bigger size because I know that I will be using this. Welcome to a new studio vlog and market prep video. Yes, I am gonna attend my first market since November 2023. So it's over a year since I've been at any market selling my products, and I am very excited, to be honest. Yesterday I painted a shelf that I'm gonna bring with me. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for 35 euros. I also worked on my yarn kits yesterday. I'm gonna show you more of them probably tomorrow when I am starting to pack them. But I managed to almost finish the booklet that includes the pattern and the instructions of where to start and what to do, and the sticker that is gonna go around the entire box. The market is on Saturday. It's a 4-hour market. There will be workshops and 4 vendors, so it's a very, very tiny market. It has never been hosted before, so none of us know how many people is gonna turn up. I'm excited. It is a free market. I haven't had to pay anything for being there, so everything is plus. Today is Wednesday and I am gonna go and do a lot of things in town, and I thought I would bring you with me. We're gonna pick up some stuff for the yarn kits, both the ones I'm gonna sell at the market, but also the ones I've already sold during the weekend, which was yarn kits for the Arthur the crossbody bag, the froggy bag that I just released last week. We're also gonna go to the library to pick up a book, maybe some treats on the way because it's Runebergsdagen today. And during today we celebrate Runeberg, which is a Finnish poet, or was a Finnish poet, since long been dead, and eat a pastry that is tradition for today. So I might go and pick some of those up. I will give you a tour of what we picked up when we get home. It is raining. It is disgusting. These are the pastries that I was talking about, and here's a picture of the dude. I am excited to go home now and dry up a little bit, to drink a cup of tea and eat some pastries. I also need to eat some lunch because I haven't eaten anything yet. But I got everything from the city that I was planning to. I even got more because there was some ridiculous offers on some food. let's do a market prep haul. I got these things, consoles, I have no idea if that is the right word, in wood, which I'm gonna turn into some kind of feet for the shelf. I bought 4 of them because I was thinking that they would go like this and the shelf would fit in between, and then I might screw this into something to make it even sturdier, because it's not even pretty heavy, it's really heavy, the shelf. So I need to be sure that it's not gonna fall over on anybody. So we have those. I also bought needles for the yarn kits I'm gonna sell. So in each yarn kit there is gonna be all the materials that you will need, but a crochet hook and a pair of scissors. So that is the 2 tools that you need to have at home or buy separately. But needles will be included because I thought that you can never have too many needles. You can have too many crochet hooks and too many scissors. And most people have a pair of scissors at home, and if they don't already have a pair of crochet hooks, the plan is to be able to provide that as well at the market in the future. But right now I don't have that, so but there is crochet hooks in each and every grocery store here in Finland. I also bought some carabine hooks that I use for my bags. Unfortunately, they didn't have the size that I use. I use 70 millimeters. These are 60, so these are a little bit smaller, but they are gonna work perfectly for the froggy bag, because the froggy bag is a little bit smaller, so I don't think it's gonna be a issue to have a pair of smaller. So I'm gonna include this in everyone's froggy yarn kit that they have ordered over the weekend. And you might ask why I'm not buying these in bulk from China. And the reason is I am gonna try and make a small amount of yarn kits to start off with and see if it works, if people are even interested in this product. And it feels unnecessary to buy in hundreds of needles when I don't know if they're gonna sell or not. So for now I'm gonna buy them locally. I also picked up a new book from the library, The Midnight Library. Very excited about this book. Currently working on Cord of Rose and Thorns. Thorns and Rose. I never remember the name of that book. So I'm gonna finish that first before I start with this one. This is way lighter than my previous books that I've been reading, so I hope that this is gonna be a quick read. Very excited. I also bought this is actually a broomstick, but I would like to somehow get this above my table. So I was thinking that I could craft some legs for it and maybe be able to hang my sign on it. Or if I can't hang my sign on it, I would at least want to have something to hang up my bags on for display. So, and for the 2 upcoming markets, I am not gonna bring my own tables because they provide with a table, and it feels like if they provide me with a table, I will take that table. So I'm gonna make something that I still get the feeling of having the rod above my table because I like the style of that, but make it work with tables that are already there. More paint, a bigger jar. They had 1 small jar left. The smaller jars are cheaper liter price than these bigger sizes, which is yeah, that's weird, right? You agree with me. But I did pick up a bigger size because I know that I will be using this paint a lot because I love the color. It is very matte. It could maybe be a little bit more shiny, but on the other hand, when it's matte, you can't see my poor painting skills. I am today gonna paint the shelf another layer. What else? Yeah, picked up some cake. I also went and said hello to my sister. Grabbed a bag from her because I had too much stuff to carry at that point. She has been printing the patterns at her work and they are looking really nice. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go and pick everything up, I think, on Friday, and then Friday evening is gonna be fold, snip together, fold, snip together, fold, snip together. That is gonna be the plan. We can do some of that while we are there, but I still want to have some products ready to be in the shelf, maybe half of it. But yeah, I will probably leave some and do some there too. Very excited. I am now gonna go and make some lunch because I am very hungry. Let me show you the shelf. I painted it a second layer yesterday. It looks a little bit darker than it actually is. This is the shelf. It is now pink and not gray, beige, ugly color. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It is very matte. I have not painted the backside and will probably leave that for later, or more possibly never ever paint the back side. But I'm very happy. Lukas is currently helping me make the legs that I'm gonna paint pink, and then we're all good with the shelf for Saturday. Also started packing. I found the keys to my cashier box, which was good because otherwise we would not be able to take cash, but now we can. These I am gonna use to stack the patterns in. I am looking into some better solution because when you stack it like this, you will cover up front of each, so I would like some shelf that is leaning more, but for now we are gonna do with that. I've also packed all the bags and the shawl to have as display, some plastic crates, the sign, and the first set of products. I am taking with me mostly patterns because that was the deal. Patterns and then the yarn kits I'm gonna show you in just a second. And I'm also currently in a decluttering mode in my old stash of stuff that I've been selling for like way back in the days. So I'm also gonna take with me some of those things and just try and get rid of as much as possible so that we have space for new yarns and other exciting stuff. Let me show you the yarn kits, how they look like. I am so excited. On the back you can read everything that is included. It is in 3 different languages and I'm really happy with the layout. I designed a sticker that had a pink background, but I think it would be too much with pink on pink, so I think I'm going with white. I might cut this like this if I manage to get it nice, yeah, I think that would really look nice. I also need to put some lines to know where to cut so that it looks evenly, because now it's off center a little bit, if you can see. So yeah, I'm very happy, and they are very like, yeah, boxes. The yarn kit will include everything but a crochet hook and a pair of scissors, because I think that most people have a pair of scissors, and a lot of people also have a crochet hook lying somewhere or can borrow a crochet hook. And if they don't have a crochet hook, I am trying to figure out how to find somewhere where I can buy crochet hooks to sell during these kinds of events, and also add to the web shop. I made 6 or 8 is the plan to make, and the ones I don't sell on the market I will add to the web shop. My goal was to also make a heart do-it-yourself kit, but the time is running out. I will not be able to do that, so I will skip that for the market and try to make that yarn kit for Valentine's Day instead. Now that I have the layout on Canva already, it will be fairly quick to just swap out the pattern part. And this is how the pattern look like. I have Finnish, Swedish and English instructions, and then the pictures on the back page, just because I felt like it was unnecessary to include pictures 3 different times, because they don't change, and I can just put the instructions underneath in all the different languages. This was the initial design of the sticker, but it was too pink on pink, so now this is what I'm going with. I just need to add a arc and some lines to make the cutting process easier. Hello, it is Friday, and today's goal is to pack everything that we need for the market. I also need to go and pick up some food that we're gonna eat for lunch tomorrow. My very kind sister have printed all of my patterns, so I am now gonna start folding them. They look really good, but there is a crazy amount of patterns that needs to be folded. I'm gonna start with the patterns for the yarn kits so that I can pack them up and just be done with them. So cue the packing and pattern folding montage. This is the best thing ever. I bought it from Japan many years ago. You can fold this outside like that, which means it turns how the staples, which means you can staple booklets. Very convenient. Let's go! We have arrived at the destination of the market. We already emptied the car. I am gonna try and film a little bit of snippets during this event, especially the table setup, because I need to have that for myself as well as maybe it can inspire some of you on how to make a table event setup. But yeah, I have another event coming up in March, so this is now the trial. If I like how this setup is, then I will go with something similar during that event too. Happy Market Day! I just dropped off my sister at home and I am back at home, but I thought that I would wrap up this video in the car. I'm gonna pick out my phone and check what we sold during this event and do a little bit of event recap for you before ending this video. We sold 12 skeins of alba cotton, 1 skein of karma cotton, and 1 pattern. That was the first sale of the day. No, I sold a calendar as well. I had them for a outlet price because right now it's just dead stock, so I would rather get rid of them for a couple of euros than just have them here in my cupboards gathering dust. So that was actually the first. Then I sold 3 small project bags, 3 karma cotton, and 1 pattern. In total, we sold for 103 euros. This event was free for the vendors to attend. We were 4 vendors. If we look at it from that point of view, almost everything is plus revenue, kind of. It was a bit of a drive, so of course there went some gas for the car as well as lunch for me and my sister, but otherwise everything else was sales. Overall, I'm very happy. It was a lovely event, a lot of lovely people. I loved chatting with the other vendors, get to know them a little bit more, so I would definitely do it again if I get the invitation. This is my first event of the year. I will be doing my second one in March. So let me know if you would like to have a studio market vlog for that one too. I will take with me probably the same stuff. I will have a smaller table, so I will probably not take the outlet stuff, but the other. I need to figure out how to display the alba cotton yarn as well as the creme sole yarn in a nice way, because now I don't really like how it looks. I also need a solution for the patterns, because I would like the patterns that you can see the front side of the patterns, because that is what sells the patterns. So I need some kind of rotating shelf or something. I also need a tablecloth because usually we store a lot of junk and boxes beneath the table, so I need to figure out some kind of tablecloth. But otherwise, pretty good. Happy with the pink shelf. I really liked it. The middle shelf is a bit narrow, so I need to figure out what I want to do with that. Maybe have yarn in there and then patterns on the top shelf and on the bottom shelf. I'm not really sure, but I like the fact that we could have a pattern and then a sitting amigurumi. I would like a really pretty solution for how to display all my amigurumis. All the garment designers can have their garments on hangers, but you can't really have that with amigurumi, and it's a bit annoying because I would like a very simple solution to display my amigurumis some way and that people could like go and browse. I don't know. Let me know if you have any ideas, any suggestions, any tips or tricks for markets, because I am very new to this, but I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next one. I am also planning to attend the Tampere Messut in November, which is a big one. So I'm very excited about that. I am now very spent and tired. So I'm gonna go inside and make a cup of tea, lay on the couch and read Court of Thorns and Roses and just relax. I'm watching my neighbor's cats. They are like everywhere. Thank you so much for watching, and the leftovers will be added to my web shop. So if you are interested in, for example, getting yourself or a friend a mushroom yarn kit, they will be available on the web shop together with Karma cotton yarn and Alba cotton yarn. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the comments. Bye!